How would it feel to have a business where you don't have to hustle for every single sale, where reoccurring income, it just happens? Because your customers keep coming back to you, they refer their friends, and they find you on Google without you lifting a finger. Sounds great, right? This is exactly what I help women build. It is called a moving box rental business, and you can run this from home. You can do it without being glued to your phone or without chasing clients all day. If we've never met before, I'm Carrie. Good to meet you. I actually am a business coach and I help women across the United States and Canada launch a moving box rental business. And I am going to show you exactly how this all works so that you can have that type of freedom. And I'm also going to show you why this gets easier the longer you stick with this business. So today I'm going to break down how to grow a profitable home-based moving box rental business using three things: SEO, referrals, repeat clients. It's very simple. I'm just going to throw out the facts to you and we're going to jump right in. So if you've never heard of a moving box rental business before, let me tell you a little bit about it. So when people move, they typically would go out, buy a bunch of cardboard boxes, tape them up, toss them out, right? Instead, you are going to be offering an eco-friendly solution that is super duper convenient for your customers. They're going to be renting clean, reusable bins from you. So you simply will deliver them to their home. They're going to do all the packing, all the moving, all the unpacking, and when they're finished, you'll return to their new address and pick them all up for them. That's it. So no cardboard chaos, no tape, no waste. And this is exactly what I teach my ladies inside my program. In fact, I've already helped over 50 women across the United States and Canada launch their own moving box rental companies. You can do this part-time. You can do it full-time if you want to scale it up. You can do it from your home, from like your garage, or you can do it from a storage unit, your choice. You're able to build a business with reoccurring customers and steady demand. And believe it or not, I started this business right before COVID hit. So January 2020, I had no idea what was coming. Of course, you all know what happened that year, but I had no experience in the moving industry. I had no guide to follow, no checklist, no mentor to ask questions from. It was just me and my garage and a whole lot of bins. And in the beginning, it was crickets. It was crickets. Just, no bookings, no traffic, no traction, but I stuck with it. I wrote blog posts, I optimized my site, and I slowly built trust with my community. And around month 10 or so, that's when I looked around my garage and I was suddenly sold out. I was book solid. These referrals were starting to roll in. My garage was empty. And now I decided I had to tell other ladies about this. I was having so much success with it, I needed to share my knowledge. And so that's when I decided to start Carrie's courses, and I teach other women how to skip all the guesswork and instead build a business that's smarter, faster, and with a whole heck of a lot of support. So first thing I want to talk about is SEO. If you don't know what that stands for, it's search engine optimization. So when you go type stuff into Google, we want your business to be at the top. That is good SEO. Yes? So 60% of all online experiences, they start with a search engine, believe it or not. So that believes that Google is your best sales tool. So when your website is built properly and it has the right keywords, people moving in your area can find you without ads, without spending any money on marketing. So I teach my students how to write blog posts, how to boost their ranking, how to use simple SEO tools, and how to get found by people who are actively searching for help. Now, it does typically take, 3-6 months, something like that, to start seeing some traction with SEO. It's not like it happens overnight, but when it kicks in, your site becomes a 24/7 sales machine. So think about it. When is the last time that you Googled for a business that you wanted to hire? For me, I was just Googling roofers this week, right? This is what we do. We Google. It's what we do. So let me know in the comments what business you last Googled for, because I can tell you it was probably within the last week or two. The second thing I want to talk about is referrals. Don't discount referrals. They are still the number one way that most small businesses grow. And they're free, right? So people love sharing services that make their lives easier. And when you offer a great experience, your customers, believe it or not, become your marketers. One good client can turn into like 3 without you lifting a finger whatsoever. And think about it. When is the last time that you hired someone because a friend recommended them. Like if I were to ask around, hey, do you guys know any roofers? My friends would say, oh, I use this company. Another friend would say, oh, I use this company. Guess what? I'm going to go check them out. It's what we do, right? The last point I want to talk about is repeat clients. Believe it or not, most people move every 2 to 5 years. It sounds ridiculous, but it's true. This is kind of what we do these days. So if a customer has rented from you in the past, guess who they're going to be calling again for their next move? Bingo, it's you. They are likely to call you again, especially if you made their first move stress-free. And those repeat clients, they cost you a big fat zero to acquire because they already trust you. They don't need to be sold to again. They just book. And this is the kind of business that gets easier the longer you rent it. And my students, they're starting to see this now. So I started teaching this course in 2021. And those students that I started with in 2025 now, they are doing better than all previous students because they have been in the game longer. They've learned all the what to do, what not to do. They've learned what marketing works, what marketing doesn't work. They have refined their process perfectly. And so, like, take Serena, for instance. She's often fully booked now. It's crazy. And I think she started with 200 bins. Another student of mine was named Bo. She started with 250 bins. And she tells me all the time, Carrie, I only have like 10 left in my garage at all times. That's really exciting. Chris is another one. She attracts these big customers all the time. I don't know how she does it, but she consistently gets 100 orders or 150 tote orders. It's nuts. And so she's often sold out as well. And this is real sustainable growth. So what would make you return to a business again and again? It's probably that they were easy to work with. They had fair pricing, great service with a smile, right? An easy website to work with. These are the types of things people look for. If you're a guy watching my video right now and you're like, this is so cool, I just coach women. So I want you to share this video with your girlfriend, with your mom, with your sister, with your wife. Send them this video because this is absolutely a very flexible and simple business to run. And it might just spark something big for them. So let's recap. SEO, it helps customers find you online 24/7. Number 2 point I made was that referrals bring in new clients through word of mouth. And the third one is that repeat clients keep your business booked without any extra work. You don't need to be techy or flashy or salesy. You just need a proven strategy and someone in your corner who's done it before. So if this made you think, okay, I think I want to know more about this, then here's what I'm going to encourage you to do next, okay? There's no fear in this next step. It's a very simple step to make. You just have to book a free strategy call. Here's what your strategy call will look like. We're going to first check to make sure that this business is actually going to work in your area. So we'll help you look at local demand. We're going to check out what your setup could look like, make sure that you understand what you're walking into, what it would take money-wise to get started, how much you can potentially make, how you can launch with our support, even if you've never done a business before, okay? And yes, we'll also tell you how you can save up to 50% off our coaching program right now. I can't wait to tell you all about that. But if you need to take a smaller step before just jumping into a coaching program, if you really want to learn what this business model looks like, then I would invite you to purchase our $22 5-step roadmap. It's going to take you through all the little micro steps in order for you to decide, is this a good fit for me or not? It's $22, it's super cheap. So I'll definitely put the link in the description below so that you can check that out. And if this video gave you some clarity, I would invite you to hit that like button, because what that does is it lets other women know about this opportunity as they are scrolling away on YouTube. But let me know in the comments, guys, what part of this business model is the most appealing to you. I would love to hear from you. I'd also love if you subscribe, because I'm always putting out new material every single week, with business strategies and stories that don't involve pyramid schemes or cold DMs or anything like that. So I invite you to book your strategy call today, get some more information, get the link in the description, and you are all set.